The second event of the qualifying here for the Winter Marble Sports Games will be a familiar one for many teams here, balancing. We saw it in the A-League, we saw it in the B-League, and it will return here for the qualifiers. And to kick us off, Team Eagle, team statistically not that great at balancing. I believe they finished last in their one attempt in the B-League last year, and the inexperience is showing. That is a pretty poor performance. With only a 211 with a 64 as the highest number, that is not good from Team Eagle. Now, somebody on the opposite end there, the Citron Sprinters. They won gold last year, and they are going to keep 3 on for a really long time here. Citron Sprinters. 413. That is phenomenal. I believe that is the second best time we have ever seen in balancing, short only to the Flamethrowers record. Blue Moon's up next now, trying to live up to the Citron Sprinter standard. I don't think they're going to get it, but that was a pretty good run from the Blue Moons. A 130, a 107, an 84, and a 48 for a total of 366. Good run. And here we have the Time Warpers, the team sitting towards the bottom of the order. And they will get a finisher, and that's about it. So not a great run from the Time Warpers. With 277, that will be enough to slot them in third place as of right now out of 4 runners. And the Purple Rockets, they're going to bump into each other on the track, and I believe that will cause a bit of a problem. 351, still a good result. So that will be third place as of now, as the Leaping Lemons get lined up in the blocks. They are off. And, oh, kind of came undone there. I do not think that is a good result. All off in the middle with 225, that is paltry. Beating only Team Eagle, and that is it. Here come the Dodgers, and they're going to have 2 on. They're going to get a finisher, so that'll be a good points haul. The other 2 did come off fairly early, but 336 mid-pack, so not a terrible result from the Dodgers. Finished 7th place last year with 2 gold medals. Now the Greenies are up. The Greenies have subbed in Greenland after Green's injury in the sprint. We'll see how this pans out. And they will all come off to the near side relatively early. Not a good result for the Greenies, who's sitting dead last in the qualifiers right now. 264. Pretty even results there, all within a certain range. As Balls of Fire are going to have a similar result, but they are going to get a finisher, so I believe Balls of Fire will be somewhere in the middle of the order there. 300 flat. So, not a bad result. Here are the Aquatics, the highest placed team in the qualifiers because they finished 4th last year but did not get to auto-qualify. With a 309, that is a pretty good result from the Aquatics. Also won a bronze medal in the sprint, courtesy of Seafoam. Here come the Cannonballs, with, I would say, a somewhat decent result with a 297. Bronze Tigers now, and they will come somewhere in the same range, I would imagine. 302, a bit better than the Cannonballs. Next up, we have True Blue, and wait, hold on a minute, we have a streaker on the track. The referee marbles are being deployed to chase them down now, but we have a streaker who has busted onto the balancing track. And the referees are going to escort them now, but they are going to be banned from the stadium. True Blue, after seeing all the commotion, oh, they're going to get a terrible performance there. They're going to appeal to Chief Referee Casper, saying that the streaker had perhaps nudged the track and caused damage to it, and the referees are going to give them another attempt. So True Blue having second life here. What can they make of it? Not much. 236. I believe that is better than what their previous performance would have been, but still, that is, I believe, second to last, or third to last, actually. The Oddballs now. Sparky will get a 130 there. The rest fell off relatively in the middle, as their final result will be a 300 flat. So they will tie with balls of fire. Minty Maniacs now. 2 to the near side, 2 to the far. That one kind of curled over across the balance beam at the end. Near Chief Casper. 294, the final result for the Minty Maniacs. Here comes, I believe, Team Plasma. With not a great showing, I would say. 263 for Team Plasma. Team Plasma finishing their signature 4th place in the sprint. This will drag them down. The Rouge Relays all off to the side. They did exactly what the Greenies just did, although I want to say a bit earlier. 230, that will be worse than the Greenies. 54, 55, 55, and 66. Yes, the Stingers. Good run for the Stingers. They're going to get a finisher and somewhere in the upper 100s. And, of course, the Stingers merging from the 2 teams, Bumblebees and Wasps. 363, that is good enough for 3rd place. So with 2 runners left, the Citron Sprinters are guaranteed a medal, but I'm not sure if it's going to be gold. Here come the blueberry buttons. That is a good result. Will it be enough to chip away at the Citron Sprinters 411? It will not. So the Citron Sprinters hold the lead with only the rainbows remaining. And I do not think that that will be enough. They all came off near the 80 range, did the rainbows. And 332 is not enough. So the Citron Sprinters will get their 2nd medal in 2 qualifying events, and their 2nd gold in balancing. Blueberry Buttons get the silver, Blue Moons the bronze. Team Eagle, who just came off a gold medal, will finish in last. The Citron Sprinters fans beside themselves. As the championship standings, they move to the top, clearly over the Aquatics and Blue Moon. Currently in last, the Greenies, with the Time Warpers, Cannonballs, and Bronze Tigers only slightly above them. The top 12 will qualify, and with 2 more events left, the fight heats up. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more.